can see them. You got any potions on you? Any scrolls? Yeah, you do. I smell alchemy ingredients on you. You been hexing today? Oh, y'all don't hex. Oh, y'all hex. Every wizard hexes. And you look like a wizard to me. Don't reach for that wand in a row. He's reaching. He's reaching. He's a man of flesh, fresh steel on the outside. Old soul on patrol on the south side. Bad guys got him sleepless. No dreams to keep this. He's a king's man with a plan of defiance. One oath but no true reliance. Set his sights on the heights of power. These streets will cower. He's an oath breaker, forsaken, the siren's only song. Confiscator, don't take him when you done nothing wrong. Brew after, he's after some business on the side. Hex scatter, flaming wizards for homicide.
See, I got this problem. Cops don't like me. So I don't like cops.
His holy sword is glowing different than it did before. He doesn't care about innocent or guilty anymore. He gave up on his salvation to dirty up the game. You got no place in his nation. All wizards look the same.
We're simply ridding society of killers that would be caught and sentenced anyway if our courts worked properly. Either you're for us or you're against us.
He's a noble man, climbing ranks by the hour. Paladin with the hex money power. Secret sins begin to devour. I know conscious coward. He's a king's god with a card called murder. Dispelled every war that he heard of. All the guardsmen wait for his word to stab the king in the back at the moment of attack. There's so much blood on his hands and you can't understand it. He's taken over these lands just like he always planned it. His tainted soul was once holy, but seeds of evil planted. Unsainted, out of control, and holy hex enchanted.
It's not just a question of whether or not to use violence. There simply is no other way, Inspector. Do you have any idea how hard it is to prosecute a cop?
His holy sword is glowing different than it did before. He doesn't care about innocent or guilty anymore. He gave up on his salvation to dirty up the game. You got no place in his nation. All wizards look the same.
Check, check. Whoops. Sammy, what's good, brother? Good to have you in the chat. It's been too long, man. Can't believe I gave a whole spew about Outlaws, playing Outlaws today. Nightdive. The Nightdive remaster of LucasArts Outlaws, a game which I would have never expected, but that I should have guessed because they just did Dark Forces, so knocking out an Outlaws remaster probably wasn't the hardest thing. Anyways, it's been a while since I could say. What's up, Sammy? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to have you back. It legitimately, actually has been a while. I'm gonna start saying no stained. Man, it's been a while. No stained. Pause. The Nightdive remaster of Outlaws, plus a handful of missions. Pretty cool. I have to be honest. I am shocked they didn't call it a fistful of missions. Am I the only one who feels like that was obvious? Outlaws plus fistful of missions? Alright, I played a little bit of this not too long ago. I played through some of the main campaign. But I figure we'll just head into the historical missions. We're going to play on the good because I don't feel like... Got me staining. Played a Civil War mission. Yeah, where you been, Sammy? It's been forever. Michael, what's up? What's up? Wayne, good to have you. Hope your day's going good. It's going pretty good now. I should be talking in a Western accent. I mean, you boys don't know this, but I actually grew up in the Deep South. This isn't how they talk where I'm from, but I did. I grew up in the Deep South. That's true, actually. South Mississippi, actually. I live in Florida now, but I did grow up in South Mississippi, so I know a thing or two about Westerns. I never had an accent, though. I'm not faking not having an accent. I'm faking having an accent. For some reason, I grew up around people who had accents. I never did. All right, so we're looking at it. I imagine the reason that Nightdive opted to remaster Outlaws is because it's on the Jedi engine, which is the engine that LucasArts developed to create Star Wars Dark Forces. And I'm pretty sure Dark Forces is the only other engine. I'm pretty sure Dark Forces and Outlaws are the only two games that were ever developed using the Jedi engine. So I'm sure it was just an easy, smooth licensing thing. Working 60 hours plus a week as a sous chef for the last year, but I quit to get your insurance license. Oh, well, is that good or bad? It sounds like if you quit, it sounds like a good thing, right? Like you wanted to. That's pretty cool. Insurance, you say? I might do a quick review on this game on my second channel. I'm still deciding. I mean, the art style is gorgeous. Like, I'm pretty sure Nightdive actually went in and touched up all of the game's art by hand. What is that? Semi-portable Gatling gun. Oh, that's that. Hang on. Oh, that's neat. Now we're talking. Sure, a great thing. Okay, cool. So do you have... Oh, it freezes me. Do you have your insurance license, or you're working on getting your insurance license? Like, are you going back to school for it? I'm not sure what all is involved in that. Howdy, partners. Nobody in the chat probably gets this, but I actually put Josie Wales in the title of this video, so it's fitting that we're playing a Civil War level. Anyone who's actually seen the Outlaw Josie Wales, great movie, but I reckon most y'all might be a little bit too young to know anything about the Outlaw Josie Wales now. I should have got a toothpick, man. That would have been perfect. Then I could be Clint Eastwood maxing. No, I have it. It's a course you can take and then a state exam. I'm selling supplemental insurance to small businesses and public sector. It's all commission-based. Fuck, dude, that sounds awesome. I hope that that's both profitable and lucrative for you. Don't talk to me about picking out a coffin. Whoops. Having the manual reload is crazy. I never played the original Outlaws, so I'm not sure if you had to reload in that one. Here we go. Let's use this here blunderbuss. Oh, yo. Damn, I hit him with a slug? What is this? I should have tried to find like a cowboy hat at a Ross or something. Okay, I came from there. Can I go in there? Can't go. The music is great too. I imagine this is all freshly Clint Eastwood over here. Tell me about it. That's right. Love that movie. Which one? Outlaw Josie Wales? Dude, that's a great one. I really like that one, and of course, I like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But I have to admit that I've never actually seen Fistful of Dollars or For a Few Dollars More. I'm really shocked that they called this game Outlaws plus Handful of Missions and not Fistful of Missions. Just seemed too obvious. Hear about the South. I think about Robin Williams talking about the good old boy cops south of the Manson-Dixon line where they wear the mirror shades of the mirror on the inside. Doesn't really apply to Mississippi, though, does it? I'm not even sure what you're talking about, what Robin Williams was referring to. What does that mean, wear the mirror shades with the mirror on the inside? Like, they wear their glasses backwards? I don't know, dude. Mississippi is whatever you... I live in Florida now. It's a place. Ultimately, my goal is to move somewhere in Europe. Sergio Leone trilogy, some of the best, if not the best filmmaking of all time. Well, look, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I love that movie. And I've always meant to go watch the first two. The Man with No Name trilogy. I guess I haven't found the time. I stay pretty busy. And lately, the only movies I've been watching are the Bond films for my members-only Bond film reviews. There's got to be a way out of here, man. What am I missing? Can I blow that up with dynamite? Okay, I cannot blow that up with dynamite. Damn. We got ourselves a throwing knife. Have to ask yourself a question. Do you feel lucky? Technically, that's not a Western. I mean, I guess you could kind of consider it like a contemporary Western. Dirty Harry. Kind of. Man, I need to go rewatch Outlaw Josie Wales. That's a great movie. Oh, wow, he survived that. He's talking about the Manson-Dixon line, and he's talking about the cops in the South being insular and incurious about anything outside of their previous experience, but it's Robin Williams, so... well... not to sum up everybody or generalize people, but my experience with most police officers is that they tend to be interested in whether or not they can give you a ticket. Well, it's particularly down in the South. I can't speak to anything else, but I do know cops love writing up some tickets. Explaining it makes it unfunny. Damn, you're right. Well, I'm sure I would get it if I heard Robin Williams explaining it and I wasn't, like, reading it while playing a video game. Was that his peak when he was a Western actor? That's probably true. I mean, I think no matter what happens, everyone will always kind of think about Clint Eastwood as, like, in his cowboy poncho days. Like, I think when most people, like, picture Clint Eastwood in their heads, they're seeing The Man with No Name. Which is kind of, I mean, that's kind of a blessing, you know? A lot of actors have careers throughout their life, and then they get known for a role when they're, like, much older, and so, and everybody always thinks of that actor as, you know, being older, and not necessarily when they were at their peak. I can't believe Clint Eastwood's still going either, man. I saw this movie he just directed called... Juror Number 2, I think. Genuinely compelling movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. He directed like 2 or 3 years ago. He's still going. Makes you want to go watch Blazing Saddles. I've never seen that one. Full transparency, I'm actually not that big of a Western fan. Like, cowboys, not really my thing. I like it. I think, you know, if the movie itself is good, I'm all for it. But, like, I was never big into cowboys or anything. I was always more into, like, sci-fi and stuff. Alright, I am officially lost. That's another thing about these older games. If you were to ask anybody 30 or younger, they would say they recognize Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino, from anything else. Yeah, I guess he was pretty iconic in that role as well. That's another movie I've only seen, like, parts of. I've never actually seen Gran Torino all the way through. Bro, I'm struggling. Where the fuck do I go? Do I have, like, a map? Oh, I do. Okay. I feel like I'm going to have to use the dynamite to blow something up. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to need to blow up. The door is stuck. Can I blow that door up? This feels like it, like, moves. I feel like I'm missing something here. You used to hate Westerns in your youth, but as you got older, you started to appreciate the cinematic awesomeness of older Westerns and war movies. Yeah. I always kind of liked Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and Josie Wales, but I do think I would probably have a significantly deeper appreciation for them if I went and rewatched them as an adult. Alright, I'm about to try to blow that door up with some dynamite. Crowbar? Do I have my crowbar? Okay, I don't have a crowbar. We gotta find ourselves a crowbar, boys. Oh, look at that. I'm cleaning windows at work, and you bent your pole, and now you can't get it to go down no matter how hard you smack it off the fence. Just so we're clear. You mean like a... That's low-hanging fruit. I'm just gonna... Okay, so I need the crowbar for the door that's stuck, but I don't see that I have a crowbar. Excuse me, fellas. Must be a crowbar somewhere. There's gotta be a crowbar somewhere around these parts. Maybe in here. No, not in here. No crowbar here. No crowbar here. Okay, did I just run in a circle, or... Okay, yeah, I think this entire thing is just one big circle. Oh, it's not. It's just dead end. Alright, there's nothing down here. Okay, this is the starting area. I just feel like I would have found a crowbar here. Under here, maybe? Nope. To intentionally set that one up for you, Evan, I'm going back to beating this but in disappointment. Well, I'm sorry to let you down there. Well, the thing is, if it's such an obvious set. Oh, we got throwing knives. Rapid fire animation. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, that's dope. I like that one. That's how you know you got a proper Western. I was in here already, wasn't I? Wonder if I could blow that up with dynamite.
Hope you have a coffin picked out.
Let's see if that actually worked. Oh wow, that worked. Boilerplate. That is 1,000,000% the sound of a laser from Dark Forces. And Dark Forces 2, I think. Okay, well, I found a secret, but I still haven't found the crowbar. Let's go back through the tunnel. Riveting gameplay, I know, guys. Maybe I'll find another crack in the wall. Because I can't get in there. I've been in here. Well, I don't already have a crowbar. Can't open this door because it's stuck. Maybe there's another... This is where I was trying to get, but they collapsed the ceiling on it. How am I supposed to get that knife? I see the... What is this, a dumbwaiter? You see, that looks like it goes down, but it could just be like a closet space. Ash Engine Company? That's not helpful. That crowbar, I don't have a crowbar. And I've been everywhere you can go in this map. Like, clearly that's where I need to go. I'm struggling here, fellas. I can almost jump that. Can't go that way. I doubt the dynamite will blow that up, but we're gonna have to try. It did nothing. Oh! I'm stupid. I just have to push the box out of the way. All right, we're on the move now. Crowbar. There it is. We did it. Okay, now how do I use an item? full thing like that. Let me equip the crowbar. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to... Did I drop it? Oh, I dropped it. Okay. Now how do I use it? Okay, I dropped it again. It's gotta be There we go. Crowbar time. It's just an item. It's not a weapon. True cowboy training. We shooting bottles. Not enough yet. That's such a funny thing to say when you're shooting at somebody. It's like, had enough yet? You haven't shot me yet, so I guess not. The most relaxing music plays in the background. Ding. Oh, look at that. That was just kind of trying something to see what would happen. Oh yeah, we're ready to go now. That's how it's done. That's how it's really done. Look at ye old house. Oh, okay. Cutscene. Did I win? That guitar work is so funny. Boys, we got ourselves some chickens. Looks like we got ourselves some chickens. Sewer. We just know Civvy is going to be counting that. Yeah. Never go exploring without your shotgun by your side. Ain't never gonna know when some rapscallion gonna be acting a fool at you. Did that door just open the wrong way? The harmonica is really selling it for me. I gotta be careful, I don't want to hit a horse. And why y'all won't be going acting a fool? I'm so worried about hitting one of these animals, and they're just like pixel sprites. The artwork is super stellar. Slick Sweet, what's up, Dizzy? Welcome to the chat, brother. It's pretty fun if you like these old school shooter types, and particularly if you're a fan of cowboys or westerns. then I reckon you might be in for a mighty fine time, if I do say so myself. You have to forgive me, my southern accent isn't really all that good. I'm trying for you though, for the viewers. I'm trying. Now wait a second. Now wait just one daggone second. I think I could climb that there ledge. Can't hate on cowboys or westerns. That's right. For someone who loves steak and beef as much as I do, I would be a hypocrite. Am I expected to jump up there? I think so. Can I save my game? Here we go. Now that's some dynamite. This is one big hunk of dynamite. Let's just use just a little bit of this here dynamite and see what happens. Actually, what am I supposed to use this dynamite on? I'm not entirely sure. Came from that way. Something down here, maybe? What do you mean, old school shooters? I remember this game coming out. It can't be that old. You sure, brother? This game is older than Halo. Oh, shit. I didn't know they could throw dynamite too. What is this, blood? That's not fair. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's just load my last game here. I like that horseback riding animation. That's pretty cool.
He's over there.
That's smart. He just blew up half the sticks of dynamite I was gonna get. Okay, I have an idea. This is what this was for. What's up, Hammond? Welcome to the stream, man. You mean that newish game by the Marathon people? Yeah. That's the one. That the guys who made that Marathon game, they've been working on this game that came out pretty recently called Halo Combat Evolved. Fucking. Now, this is not the southern hospitality that I have been growing up hearing about, boys. How come I can't? I want to hold 2 revolvers. Why do they get to dual-wield revolvers? Halo came out, you must be so old. Aren't we all? I just turned 30. Michael even sent me an email about it. It was nice. That was fun to read. Much appreciated. Oh, fuck. Is this the Doom engine? No, actually. It's funny you mentioned that. I was talking about it earlier in the stream. This is not the Doom engine. this was one of the engines that was competing against the Doom engine. It's called the Jedi engine, and there were only 2 games that were ever developed on the Jedi engine. Star Wars Dark Forces and this. This is it. These are the 2 games on the Jedi engine. Really hoping to get Pathways into Darkness 2 before they started on new stuff. Oh, man. Well, actually, there is a mod for Doom 3 that turns it into Pathways into Darkness, so that's really cool. Remember when Rocks came out? Yeah, don't we all? Because we're all old as rocks, literally. But yeah, only 2 games were ever developed on the Jedi engine. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. And it was Star Wars Dark Forces, and then it was Outlaws. And then they developed the Sith engine, which is what Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 was developed on. Dipping right after telling us, I hope you had a good birthday. We're going out right now to celebrate my wife's birthday tonight. Oh, dude, give her a happy birthday from a small YouTube content creator. Tell her I said happy birthday. Yep, your boy's 30 now. I'm the big 3-0. I stay quiet when 30-year-olds are talking about being old, so I blend in and no one sees me. You know, I actually, my long-term plan for, like, where I see myself in 30 years is to have a long beard, wear, like, hoods and cloaks, and be, like, a sagely presence that people seek out for wisdom. Give me that med kit. Okay, should I come this way? Like, looks like there's some. Oh, this is a way to get back up. Okay, so I guess you can survive that fall then. Or maybe not. Wizard maxing? Yes. Wizard Evan, I can see it already. That's the idea. That's the whole idea. Yes, you're both exactly right. I'm going to, like, grow my beard out and when I'm in, like, my 50s and 60s, and I'm going to wizard max. Now, I also plan to be, like, jacked. I want to have, like, massive shoulders and arms, and I want to wizard max. Tell me what troubles you. I see. I may know a solution for that problem. Consult an orb occasionally. Oh, of course, I'm going to be pondering my orb nonstop. Speaking about old, my mom once told me ham steaks were much bigger when she was a girl. I responded, Mom, back then they still had brontosauruses to carve them off. That's right. Got her. Gandalf the Shredded. Gandalf the Anabolic. Gandalf the Trin. Gainsdalf. Can I do anything down here? I'm looking to see if there's a... Okay, so you really can't do anything now. There's no reason to come here. Gandabolic. Buff Dumbledore. Check this game out on Steam earlier today. I had to laugh when I noticed that whoever was playing was intentionally missing shots so as to not kill anybody. That can't be real. It's a game about killing people. Corporate decision, but it was pretty fun. That's insane. There's no way. The entire point of the game is to murder people. It's to seek revenge. I'm pretty sure the tagline for the game is like, I want them dead or something like that. Kirby, 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 that's the name you should know. What's up, Zorik? He's more than you think. He's got maximum pink. Comes right back at ya. I can't think I can reach any of these. Is it really gonna make me slowly wade the water? I have a feeling I missed something back there, and I need to be going back the other way. Yep. Let's at least go have a look. Yep, we're headed back. Swimming in video games will always be ass. Yes, it always is. This game was so fire. It's pretty fire so far. The remaster is exquisite. The art is brilliant. The water looks really good. Well, yeah, that's because that's one of the things they touched up for the remaster. Got some water in my boots. Need to get out of this water. Okay, see, now, I feel like I'm supposed to be able to get up in there somehow, but how? You're old enough to remember the guy being sold in big boxes. Oh, did this get a big box copy? That's pretty cool. Okay, there's no way they expect me to make that on a jump, so. Where even looks like this in the US? Kirby Sun just reminded me, you saw a video yesterday. I don't know what you did last summer that had an interesting song based on the killer in that movie. Really need to add you talk about the new I Know What You Did Last Summer that they just released? Because I was thinking Kirby Right Back At You theme song. That shit's real. I do not want to trek through a bunch more water. See if I can. Before they switched to small boxes for games, yeah, dude, games used to have aura. The original, oh, the original. I have big box copies of Quake 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're in my closet over there. I don't know what I expected. Oh, come on. I'm just going to reload. This here's the Outlaw game. Buying stuff like Myst and Command & Conquer was an aura-filled experience. Yes! Dude, games used to look so cool. What the fuck do they want me to do? quite delicate fingers. Yeah, why is he left-handed? I guess he was probably left-handed. I seem to remember Kyle Katarn being left-handed in the original Dark Forces as well. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Fucking insane, bro. Alright, I tell you what, because I'm thinking about it, I think I'm gonna go grab my big box copies of Quake 1, 2, 3, and 4. Probably get a drink while I'm at it. We'll be right back. I can't get to my be right back screen. Tell you what, I'm just gonna cover the camera. How about this? Now you know I'll be right back. But I'm gonna go get my big box copies of the Quake games because I gotta show you the aura is crazy. I hope you've all stood by because I got some cool things to show you real quick here. Pirating those games on a 33.6 modern was also an experience. Why would you pirate such great games? Oh wait, I gotta fix them so I can do the reveal. All right. Dude, you have a physical copy of the orange box? That's pretty cool. Baldur's Gate 1, small box, yeah. Big boxes were cool. All right, check it out. Sealed. Look at that. You guys see that? It's as big as my head. Look at that. The OG right here. Exceeding even their own legendary high standards, id have created a unique masterwork of mesmeric brilliance. Quake. It's funny knowing somebody at id Software wrote that line. Okay, so that's my, here we go. It's my Quake 1. Big box. Sealed still. This one isn't sealed, but it's big box. Quake 2. This is actually a much better box. Like the Quake 1 it's just text. This box actually includes screenshots and story. Quake 2, big box. Look how big this box is. Back when games had aura. The games are in here, by the way. It's not just the boxes. The games are in here. What's up, John? Welcome. Dial-up ISP had 4-hour session limit, so an uncompressed ISO would take 2.5 seconds. Damn! Aren't you glad we live in the time of high-speed internet? Alright, and then... this one's also opened, but... the aluminum big box Quake 3 Arena. This one's been open, so hang on, I can... something's broken on it. I don't know what it is, but the actual disc, thankfully, is still in here. I gotta figure out what's broken in here, but yeah, Quake 3. Look at that. Which game would you like to play again for the first time? Good question. Hang on, I'm almost done. Just 2 more. It's not a big box. Quake 4. They had started doing the smaller PC game boxes, but it opens. Wow. Quake 4, and then Enemy Territory, which I don't even think you can play this anymore. I think the fact that I own this is kind of useless. I don't have a CD drive, so it doesn't matter anyway, but it's a really cool box. So I do own Enemy Territory. Alright. That's it. I'm going to show off my Quake boxes. It was such a bummer. Yeah, I thought the small boxes were cool, but the shift between big boxes and small boxes was kind of a shame. The shift between small boxes to no boxes, way worse. What game would I like to play again for the first time? Probably KOTOR 2. Probably Knights of the Old Republic 2. Alright, what the fuck do I do to get out of this mission, dog? This is crazy. If not KOTOR 2, something really similar. A game with, like, stellar writing and, like, an incredible experience. So, KOTOR 2, Mass Effect 2 would be up there. That's just one of the greatest games of all time. So, Mass Effect 2 would definitely be up there. I don't know, what about you guys in chat? What game would you like to play again for the first time? Why on KOTOR 2? Because I think KOTOR 2 probably has some of the best writing in any video game ever, and I'm so intimately familiar with the writing at this point, and I've gone through so much of my life being aware of KOTOR 2 and its writing, that I just feel like it would be a really interesting experience to play it again for the first time, particularly post KOTOR 1. So if I could just already retain all of my knowledge of KOTOR 1 and then just play KOTOR 2 for the first time and really experience it, that just feels like it would be really exciting. But also, Mass Effect 2 as well. We'll ever understand the perspective shift of going from BBSs at 9600 about to gigabit fiber? No. I had something similar, though, because I was... My family only had dial-up for a big part of my childhood, and we eventually got HughesNet, which was satellite high-speed internet, and you could only download, like, 50 gigabytes before you got hard cut off or something like that for the month, before you got throttled. So that was the worst. Alright, what the fuck do I do? Am I not supposed to cross here? Is that what's going on? Zelda Breath of the Wild would be for the first time. Well, I've never played Zelda Breath of the Wild now, so I could play it right now and it would be for the first time. Okay, I don't think... Maybe I'm just not supposed to cross here, but I feel like I should. I have this massive thing of dynamite. Like, am I supposed to use that somewhere? I mean, here it is. I feel like I'm supposed to use it over there. Oh, wait, is that where I came from? Maybe. I don't know. Let's head back, see if I missed something. Horses. Go get the high ground. Go get the high ground, huh? Remember gaming on AOL back in the day, and every time the home phone rang, I would get disconnected. I do remember trying to play Halo Combat Evolved, the Gearbox PC port, on satellite high speed, and it did not work. I mean, you could kind of do it, but the lag was incredible. Just think of it as going from a toddler's pedal car to a hypercar in the span of 30 years. That's basically what happened. Okay, so there's literally nothing. There's nothing of use in here. It's just rooms. Hello. Oh wait, no, that's... I've already done that, but... There is no point to doing what I'm doing. Already been all up in there. Oh wow, look at that. There was no reason for me to do this because I could just come in from the front door. Got the dynamite. I don't have any kind of a... Do I have objectives? Nope. That takes me into the basement area. Do I play keyboard only? No, it depends entirely. I mean, I'm playing this on keyboard, but it depends entirely on the game that I'm playing. I play a lot of games on controller if it warrants it. Opened an old computer mag the other day, and an ISP was advertising 1 megabit Gen 1 ADSL with an F1 car talking about the unbelievable speed was quaint. Wow. That is another time. I often think about like the 90s and like what it would be like to live in the 90s with my knowledge now. So if I just woke up and it was like 1993, that would be so, like, wild. I feel like you would appreciate a lot of stuff, you know? You would really, or if you woke up in, like, because I was telling my, I used to ask this question to, like, some friends of mine. I'd be like, if you could, like, go back in time and live out, like, 10 years, any 10 years at any time in history, and just experience that, and then at the end of that 10 years be immediately zapped back to your current time, as if it said like no stakes, what would you do? And I said that mine would be like 1997 to like 2007, so that I could like see The Matrix in theaters and relive the Star Wars prequel hype and that kind of stuff. No mouse look in this game. I'm using mouse look. I'm playing with on a mouse and keyboard. Which original game you played would you like to be adapted into a movie or TV show? The original game at least didn't have the concept of mouse acceleration for memory, so the mouse is pretty twitchy. Oh, that might be. I'm sure if I had a lot more time to think about it, my answer would be different. But off the bat, I think Jack and Daxter would make a really great movie or TV show. Sounds like you were using keys to look around. No. I'm just using keys to play the game, to control the movement. But no, I got mouse look. Where does this dynamite go? Do I need to... Oh, maybe I need to break the dam? Maybe that's what it is? Because I could put it down there. Ah, I think I figured it out. I need to break the dam so that the water level will rise. Do I break this dam right here? Ah. Okay, where do I put it? There. I put it right here. Oh, shit. There we go. We did it. And the water level is actually rising in real time. That's cool. There's an OG Quake mapper, Dump Truck DS, who plays Quake with keyboard only. That is insane. Deliberately playing Quake 1 with nothing but keyboard is crazy. We figured it out, Kings. If you could choose between never playing Dark Forces games or Metal Gear games again, would you choose the former? Oh, fuck. God, that's a hard question. So, okay, just to clarify. Also, welcome to the stream, Peter. So you're saying if I had to choose between never playing a Dark Forces game, we're counting up until Jedi Academy, I assume, but never playing any of the Jedi Knight games, or never playing any of the Metal Gear Solid games again, what would I choose? Okay. Just to ask for clarification on this, does that count watching like cutscenes and stuff? Like, can I still watch cutscenes of them, but I just can't play the game? I mean, I think I have my answer. My initial reaction is to think to myself that... I can still get a Star Wars experience in other games. Like, if I did give it up, I'd not be able to play Jedi Academy or Jedi Outcast or Dark Forces 2. That would suck. But I could still get a good Star Wars experience elsewhere. I could still play Force Unleashed or Jedi Fallen Order or whatever. But if I say no to Metal Gear, I can't really get Metal Gear anywhere else. Metal Gear is Metal Gear only. Also, there's more Metal Gear games, so I think if someone would put me in a crazy situation, I would have to choose never playing Dark Forces. But that is done with hesitancy, and I'm not thrilled. I would not be thrilled about such a situation. That the Marshal is left-handed, but it's curious how he managed to find a left-hand revolver given the cylinder swings to the right. Time to send a clip to Jonathan Ferguson. Was that the British... Who's that? Is that the British news guy? It is interesting that he's left... Wait, hang on. What are you talking about? You're right. You're right. It's so weird. All of these sprites feel like they've been flipped. Like they're not supposed to be this way. Like, I'm sure there are left-hand revolvers that go out to the right like that. That's so strange, though. You could probably tweak a regular revolver to do that with some work, though. Okay, so... Well, what now? Oh, this, I guess. Keeper of Firearms and Artillery at the Royal Armories and Museum of the UK. Well, fellers. Looks like your luck's just run out. I didn't actually spit, by the way. Oh, what's that? Sawed off. Let's go. Okay, so there's clearly... Can I dynamite this? Okay, can't dynamite it. Whatever, not a big deal. Have I not seen any of those videos? He has an emotional support MP5. No, I've never seen any. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm only vaguely even aware of who Jonathan Ferguson is. We got some Renaissance paintings. Imagine somebody turning a corner and hitting you damn near point blank with a sawed-off shotgun. I mean, nothing left of your torso. Nobody panic. I'm the law. I also need an emotional support MP5, but that doesn't seem like it would be legal to own in the UK. Wow, look at that expression. Damn, that's horrifying. Maybe we were the real monsters. Point blank. See, now that's accurate. There'd be nothing left of it. It'd just be blood and body parts on the wall. Get me that there sheriff badge. Oh, that one's just straight up empty. Light up this here dynamite. Kaboom. Light 'em up. I'm practicing my Caleb for blood refreshed supply. Damn. Oh, so that's how you get back here. Doing pretty well so far. Excuse me. Named EXP used to be done by GameSpot, but they fired his co-host, so they spun the series off. He analyzes how realistic guns are in game. Oh, I feel like I've seen like the thumbnails and titles for those videos, but I never actually watched one. Not for any particular reason. I just didn't. Sounds like something I would watch though. It just ended up making me want the gun in real life. If I had my way, I would live above an armory. I would live above it if I had my way, and of course, I don't have this, so nobody accused me of it. But if I had my way, I would hypothetically choose to live above an armory of unregistered firearms. You never know what's gonna happen. Damn. Pretty satisfying shotgun, actually. Damn, this level goes on for a while. I've been playing for an hour. Oh, here we go. Breakers. How'd I miss you? Well, I'll be. Is that a fucking cannon? That one scene from Trimmers with the gun bunker? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It'd be awesome being able to pull out a real world example of guns like he often does. I need to go watch those. I've always seen them and been like, oh, that looks interesting. This makes me want to go play Dark Watch, that old Xbox game where you play as a vampire cowboy, which is a real game. It sounds like I'm making that up, but there is an old Xbox game called Dark Watch where you play as a vampire cowboy. Super cool. Loved that game as a kid. I had to go to my sister's house to play it because that's where it was. But man, I loved it. I wonder if I can use that cannon. Well, I'll be. It's my protagonist voice. Oh, come on, let me. Oh, please. Oh, please let me use the cannon. Oh, please let me. All right. I can tell it's supposed to be used to blow that door open. I just need something? What do I need? I need a cannonball. It's bound to be in this ammo depot right here, huh? But I need a key? Steel key? Thought I had that. Oh, I have a gold key. Points out how many guns in games have their ejection ports on the wrong side for gameplay aesthetic reasons. Oh, really? So there is a side where it would benefit more. I need to go watch those because I'm wondering if he's like talked about any of the Halo guns. Reloading like the outlaw Josie Wales. This is the real Star Wars Outlaw. I mean, it is a game called Outlaws, and it was made on an engine called the Jedi engine, so. Yo. He absolutely talked about the Halo gun. Yeah, that's the one I need to start with right there. Now I'm right back in here. And on the wrong side. Can't do anything from this side. And now I can't get back up! Damn! Up we go. It's funny how sometimes the music just becomes relaxing. Yeah, see, Michael, y'all wouldn't know anything about guns in Australia, given that they're illegal to own, but here in America, it is enshrined in our country's constitution that we have a God-given, inalienable right to bear arms. Alright, clearly I have to get across from here somehow. But how? I don't think that won't work. Okay, maybe not. I see that there's an exit up there. I'm missing something. How did Nightdive do this game well? Are you asking if Nightdive did do this game well? Because yeah, they did. This game is very well done. The art, the gameplay, everything feels smooth and satisfying. I never played the original, so I can't really give you a juxtaposition. It's part of a well-regulated militia, if I recall my constitutional reading. That's different, actually. I mean, yes, but it's not conditional. It's not that we have the right to bear arms as part of a well-regulated militia. It's that we have the right to bear arms and also the right to unify into a well-regulated militia. And they put that in there so the government couldn't come in and be like, hey, you can't all be forming a militia here together. That's illegal. Still got PTSD from Blood Fresh Supply. I'm looking forward to Blood Refreshed Supply, which I will be streaming when they drop it. Bro, I'm fucking at a loss. I've been going in circles. This can't be it. There's got to be another way. Can I just... I'm about to throw some dynamite on there and just see what happens. I feel like that. I feel like this. I need to get through there. But how? But how? It's hip. It's now. It's wow. And how? Alright, I'm about to start throwing dynamite. Not even kidding. It's about to happen. I'm about to start throwing my God-given, inalienable right to own dynamite. See there, the Constitution, Second Amendment. Alright, it's happening. And nothing occurred. Okay, it's there. I need to get back there somehow. Bro, what the fuck? What am I missing? So aggressive. Clearly I need to get up there, right? But ah, more TNT. I'll take it. That's where I'm trying to get right there, but why? What's out there? I'm just throwing dynamite everywhere now. Okay, maybe that staircase I took is a red herring. Maybe there's a different passage down here to find. There's not. And there's not up here either. I've tried to interact with those boxes so many times at this point. Oh, let's try that. Okay, so it was that easy. Fuck me, that's stupid. We can own guns, by the way, just needs to be a reason, and there are limits on semi-automatic weapons. You have fired a stare and a few SLRs, a couple of 9mm pistols, and a revolver, just don't need to own one. What do you mean you don't need to own one, though? Do you mean, like, you don't need to own one as in then there's no immediate, like, you don't feel a sense of possible or potential immediate danger for your well-being that you would want to protect yourself one? Or are you saying that some part of you, deep down, doesn't need to own a gun? Because I think that's probably not true. I think some part of you does need to own it. Mother. I mean, let's just all be honest here. I think we all kind of need to own a 50 caliber bolt action sniper rifle. Okay, now my game's acting weird. What the fuck? Why am I getting lag in a single player game? Hang on, let me reload. That's weird. Like, I don't need a belt-fed minigun, but also I kind of do though. What the fuck? Okay, just take it slow. Just take it slow. What the fuck? Just take it. Whoa. What the fuck is going on with the game? Why is my single player game lagging? Weird. Let me end the game and jump back in. See if that fixes it. All right. That did not fix it. What the fuck? Look at this. Do you see that? Why is it doing that? That is bizarre. It's like owning a track car would be a novelty for sure, but I have better things I would spend my limited funds on. I don't think owning a fully automatic belt-fed minigun is a novelty so much as it is a human right. I think we can maybe find some middle ground, but you call a 50 caliber rifle a novelty. I call it a basic human right. I don't think I can play the game like this. This might be like the game came out today, so this might just be like a glitch that they're gonna need to patch. But yeah, I can't play it. I can't fucking play the game like this. Alright, it might just be time to call it a stream. I was going to try to beat the Civil War stuff, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. It's 7:30 anyway, so that might be time to call it. Should we play more Outlaws in the future, or should we play something else? I'll let you guys decide that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for a very fun stream. Michael, Pip, Wayne, Gabriel, Hammond, Peter Igloo, John, Zorik was in here for a while, Nick, I think that's Dizzy Lane, I think that's, and Sam was in here earlier, but that's probably going to be it. The game actually like lagged me out of being able to play it, so daylight savings or something. Yeah, I think so. I think we did have a time change recently, but yeah, I'm gonna try to stream. What's today? Thursday. I might try to stream tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. I'm gonna go out of town next week, obviously, for Thanksgiving. So I don't know when I'll be streaming post Thanksgiving, but I'll try to squeeze in another stream, maybe 2 in between now and Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll play some more Outlaws. But so far, it's pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. I think it's a good game. Let me find a closer song. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Go on, old chap. Look after your knees. Have a good... Yeah, you as well, man. You as well. For sure.